I'll wait to see your golden smile, feel of 1,000 kisses. Oh, please stay a while. I'll reach up to.
And so this is our last sail of the season, and we are headed up to the Preveza area. We don't officially go into the marina until tomorrow, but there's an anchorage right outside of the marina. So we're gonna go stay there tonight and then go into the marina in the morning. It is officially November 1st, and we are leaving our last anchorage for the season to go into our marina. Last time backing into our berth for a couple of months. It'll be nice to be able to rest my nerves for a bit. We made it into our spot without incident. We had 3 guys helping us because they could tell when I went into the fuel dock that it was pretty much my first rodeo, even though I've been doing this for a year now. They were amazing. We're in. We're having just a little windstorm this morning. No biggie. It's like 7 or something in the morning. This guy right here, he is all over the place. Our home for winter. It is so cute here. And this is like all closed down. Saturday on a rainy, cold day. We've made it into Preveza and just in time to get Oka tucked in before flying back to the US to see family. Preveza is a charming coastal town on the Ionian side. The city is an ideal location close to the Ionian Islands and a great landing spot for sailors planning to either head north to Albania, Montenegro, and Croatia, head west to Italy, or head south to the Peloponnese. The only bummer is that the airport is closed during winter months, so if you want to fly anywhere, you need to go to Athens, 4 hours away. That is the bridge that we went under with our sailboat a couple of months ago. Now we're gonna go over the bridge. Headed to Athens to go to the airport to fly to the States to see family.
There's the canal.
There's the canal. There's 2 seconds of it.
2 seconds over here.
Oh my god, it was not impressive at all from up here. Our first place back in the States, we have to come and get some gluten-free pancakes for Donovan. He's been wanting some forever. Syrup is hard to come by where we've been the last year and a half, and what little bit we have found is ridiculously expensive. This is my breakfast sandwich and hash browns. This is our first American breakfast in so long. We're both looking at it like salivating. I gotta say, all of these choices at CVS are overwhelming. Ooh, you take things for granted when you're elsewhere and you come back to all of this stuff. Oh my god. Kroger after 1 year. I know I'm sounding like a broken record, huh?
You're taking a video?
I know.
You're like, okay.
There's Kroger, my favorite store in the world. We're gonna go get me some Hawaiian bagels. Well, $136 and only 3 little grocery shopping bags later. Donovan's driving for the first time in over a year. And we're about to go into our old neighborhood where we sold our house. We're gonna be staying with our friends that used to be our next door neighbors, so. Interesting travels the last couple of days. We rented a car in Preveza and drove to Athens and met with our lawyer who translated our marriage certificate into Greek. It was to make sure that it was understood at the airport that my husband was legal in Greece, being married to me with an EU passport, and it ended up working out for us because she started questioning stuff when we went through passport control, and then I showed her the marriage certificate and a light bulb they got their big old American flags. Both of them do. There's our old house, the yellow one. It looks so good. Here we are. We started our online shopping a few weeks ago so it would all be delivered here for our arrival, and the delivery drivers definitely earned every penny of their paychecks.
Right there is where it
Where's
peed.
that female? Where'd that female go? I think he's got pretty good antlers.
Look how he's walking.
Yeah, that's weird. Like he's
He's limping almost.
limping.
He could be in a fight or something.
And Donovan built that duck house, and I stood there with a .22 pistol pointed at the water in case the alligator came out to chew him up. Makes me kind of sad and kind of homesick, as much as I love our new life in the boat. So that's the backyard of our old house that we sold before we decided to do our little sailing adventure. And look at who's come out to say hello. Hello, Big Al. How are you? Hopefully he'll come closer before we leave. I used to sit in my sunroom, which is right behind this birdhouse, and work, and he would lay at the edge of the water right there where the duck house is and just stare at me. I miss you, little guy. Little 12 to 14 foot alligator. After a year and 3 months, we finally have been able to come back to our taco truck, and we get to eat non-Greek and non-Turkish food. We flew to Louisiana to visit our daughter Gentry, as well as other family on Donovan's side, and my sister flew down from Chicago with her family to see us.
There's nothing to stop it either right now because these are all bean fields and cotton fields. What a bad day. That's just strong wind right there, but it won't rain. I hope.
Welcome to Natchez, Mississippi, one of the oldest towns on the mighty Mississippi River, and also where Donovan went to school in his younger days. This super cute and super quaint little city is famous for its jaw-dropping antebellum homes, over 600 of them, each one looking like it popped right out of a Southern romance novel. You can tour historic homes, take a sunset stroll on the bluffs, or cruise the Natchez Trace Parkway for views that will make your jaw drop. And the oak trees, oof. Massive branches stretch out like arms, dripping in golden Spanish moss. Natchez has that front porch and sweet tea kind of vibe, but don't let that fool you. The food here is serious business. Buttery biscuits, fried catfish, melt-in-your-mouth barbecue, and don't even get me started on the pies. The locals are just as sweet as the tea, warm, welcoming, and always ready with a story or two. Every October, the skies over Natchez come alive with the Natchez Balloon Festival, where dozens of hot air balloons float above the Mississippi River, creating a breathtaking spectacle. This little town has a history, heart, and a whole lot of soul. Introducing my sister and my brother-in-law and my nephew to the Pig Out Inn barbecue in Natchez, Mississippi.
Swine dining at its best.
Swine dining at its best. This is a fun place. After a delicious lunch, we took my sister and her family to explore Natchez, an area steeped in history. One of the most powerful and emotional places we visited was Forks on the Road in Natchez. This site was the location of several slave markets that operated from the 1830s until 1863. During that time, tens of thousands of enslaved people, mostly people of African descent, were bought and sold here, making it one of the largest slave markets in the Deep South. It's heartbreaking to stand on that ground, knowing the suffering that happened there. Visiting was heavy and sobering, but reading the plaques and learning about this history firsthand is so important. It's a painful part of our past, but one we have a responsibility to understand and never forget. We are at the Natchez Indian Mounds, and we are standing on top of Mound B, I believe. We also visited the Natchez Indian mounds at the Grand Village of the Natchez Indians, a truly special and rare site. These ancient earthworks were built by the Natchez people, and they're some of the few remaining ceremonial mounds in the United States. That alone makes them incredibly important to preserve. Beneath these mounds are layers of history, literally. Archaeologists believe that some mounds may contain burials, offerings, and remains of sacred structures like temples or homes of leaders. You might wonder, like we did, why haven't they dug into the mounds to see what's inside? Well, it's all about respect. These are sacred spaces, similar to ancient churches or burial grounds, so disturbing them would be deeply inappropriate without community guidance. Instead, archaeologists use non-invasive methods like ground-penetrating radar to study the mounds while keeping them intact. The largest one, Temple Mound, was used for sacred ceremonies by the Natchez people. These included events like religious rituals, seasonal festivals, and rites of passage. Standing there, it's easy to imagine how important this place was, and still is, to the native community. It was an honor to walk through it and learn about a culture that shaped this land long before we did. Our next stop on the Eucalyptus Crew Visits Family North American tour is Cleveland, Ohio, where my brother and his family live. And let me tell you, the best part of visiting Cleveland, my brother's cooking. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, we're here for all of it.
And I've still got big plans.
Hello, Savannah, Georgia. It's been an amazing time traveling around the U.S., visiting family and friends. We're sad that we missed out seeing so many people we care about, but we're also ready to be home aboard Oka. And I'd be lying if I said we weren't excited to go back and start on all our boat projects and upgrades. Now if we can just figure out how to stuff all of these things into these little suitcases.
And sometimes I wonder if you'd ever call me back. Well, I could have been happy doing taxes.
We're walking around Preveza this morning. Zoe's at the groomers, so we're just exploring. It's a cold day and rainy and windy. Lots of chop. We're here for the winter, so let's go look around. I mean, seriously, so cute. Winter season here is pretty quiet compared to summer, but the locals still know how to throw a massive party. The night they light the town's massive Christmas tree, there's fireworks, and the whole town turns out.
Corner of Astor,
It's the lighting of the Christmas tree town.
I keep wanting to reread. But am I reading in too deep? Do you ever think of me?
Good morning, Preveza. We are getting ready to go watch the Santa run. We're not participating in the Santa run, but we're going to watch it. And there's everybody wearing red hats. We're early because we're hungry and we need coffee. There's also the Santa run, where everybody throws on a red Santa hat and runs a few kilometers through the streets. Really fun to watch. Or join if you're feeling festive.
A few kilometers later.
This is the Christmas market. What is Mrs. Claus? And don't miss the Christmas square over on the town quay. It turns into this cozy little market with food stands, live music, and tons of Christmas cheer. It's like a little Greek mini winter wonderland by the sea. We've got lots of projects lined up this winter, so stay tuned. In the next few episodes, we're going to dive into some boat work, repairs, and some pretty huge upgrades, like installing lithium batteries and adding solar. It's going to be a fun hands-on winter season aboard Oka. If you enjoyed this episode, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.